Champions Trophy has truly arrived. If you had any doubts, those doubts are over. We saw the best match of the tournament. Welcome to the program. You're watching Sunsilk Presents Nukta Pitchside, powered by Skechers. You're watching us on the Nukta platform, Sports Eye and Sports Play. Wow. What a match between the two traditional rivals, England and Australia. Nobody could have asked for a better spectacle, and the people of Lahore gave these two teams exactly what they wanted, a house full at the Gaddafi. Thank you so much for joining us at this time. We have a powerful show lined up for you with some amazing guests and some amazing analysis. And with me in the studio is Khalid Hussain, the sports editor of Nukta. Khalid bhai, welcome. How are you?
See, getting better.
Getting better?
Oh yeah,
You've always been
getting
great.
Better. Yeah.
What a match.
Yes.
Truly the best match of the Champions Trophy so far. Let's quickly tell our viewers as well that a lot of records have been created in this match. Pehle batting karte hue, England scored 351, which is the highest ever in this tournament. And uske baad Australia chased that down, 356. That too in 47.3 overs, yani ki they still had 2 overs and 3 balls left. Amazing stuff by both the teams, but of course one team had to win, and that was Australia. और अगर हम पहले बात कर रहे थे regarding how these two teams came in the tournament, losing the previous ODIs which they had played, all that was forgotten. The way these two teams played truly showed us that they are champion teams, and we can expect a lot more excitement going forward into this tournament. So now all the 8 teams in this tournament have played 1-1 match each. The first match was won by New Zealand, the second match by India, the third match by South Africa, and today's match was won by Australia by 5 wickets. Joining us all the way from England is Alan Wilkins. Alan, a very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're keeping well. Tell us, how did you enjoy this match?
Oh, it was right up there with one of the best matches I've ever seen. And you've just reeled off the numbers, you know, record chase, a record total, one of the great centuries by Josh Inglis, who's actually English born.
Yes.
he moved to Australia at the age of 14. But no, this is one of the high quality innings that we'll see in this tournament. But there are a few talking points which will obviously develop in this program, that England, I believe, have some problems. But take nothing away from Australia. That was an inspirational performance by a team that doesn't have Pat Cummins, doesn't have Josh Hazlewood, doesn't have Mitchell Starc, doesn't have Mitchell Marsh. So this was an extraordinary performance.
Exactly something which we were saying in the pre-match show, that despite the fact that some of their main stars are not playing in this match, their former captain Ricky Ponting himself said before the match that this team is up against the wall, and he actually went on to say that these are lesser players. That's the word he used. Despite all of that, Alan, like you said, Australia gave a masterclass performance in this match to chase this record total down.
They did. Possibly that might have been tactics by Ricky Ponting to rile the Australians. You know, it takes a lot to keep an Australian down, because they're by nature they're very competitive, and this was a team bristling with young talent, obviously filling big shoes. Hazlewood, Cummins, Starc, Marsh, you know, so they knew they had to perform against a team, an England team that I think definitely has a few issues to address. But as I say, Altamish, take nothing away from this Australian performance. That was one of the best hundreds I've seen. And, you know, poor Ben Duckett, 165 in a losing cause. That's tough.
That's tough. And the captain himself at the post-match ceremony did agree to that. The English captain, that he's happy for Duckett, but unfortunately in a losing cause, so that won't mean much. Khalid bhai, जितना हमने इस मैच को भी हमने एंजॉय किया, और जिस तरह से आलन ने भी बात की कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया की यहाँ हमने जॉश इंग्लिश की वो तो हमने सेंचुरी तो ज़रूर देखी, पर यहाँ 3 मेजर पार्टनरशिप्स थी इस मैच के अंदर. ऑल्दो इन्होंने पहले पावर प्ले में 76 for 2 पे जो है वो अपना वो डाउन हो गए थे. वी कैन इवन लुक एट द मैच समरी एज वेल. So batting first, like I mentioned earlier, 351 for 8 in 50 overs. Or Ben Duckett, the standout batsman, 165 in just 143 balls. Joe Root, someone who Alan had talked about in the pre-match as well. He scored 68 runs, and they had a very good partnership between them, Ben Duckett and Joe Root. The partnership was 158 runs, and then after that, there was a partnership between Butler and Duckett as well of 61. Like in reply, there was Australia scoring 356 for 5 only in 47.3 overs, and Josh Inglis, the man of the match, 120 runs just in 86 balls. And the partnerships we're talking about here and the way Australia crafted this comeback. क्या कहेंगे खालिद भाई?
स्पीचलेस जिस तरह की उन्होंने चेस की है, लाइक यू नो इट वाज अ नियर सेकंड स्ट्रिंग ऑस्ट्रेलियन साइड, लाइक 4 टॉप प्लेयर्स उनके, जो अगर आप बेस्ट 11 उनके सेलेक्ट करो तो वो चारों वॉक इन होते हैं, लाइक यू नो। पर आई वुड से कि जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया की नियर सेकंड स्ट्रिंग टीम भी है वो प्रॉब्ली बहुत सारी टीमों की टॉप जो मेन स्ट्रिंग टीम्स हैं उनसे भी बेहतर है द वे दे प्ले टुडे। और जॉश इंग्लिश यस टू गुड, ही वाज लाइक यू नो आई थिंक 6 छक्के 8 चौके मारे उन्होंने, कहीं रुके नहीं, लाइक यू नो जब आप 100 करते हैं तो यू नो आप आराम से धीमे भी खेलते हैं, बट ही वाज देयर मेकिंग द रन्स, अपना सिंगल डबल बाउंड्रीज, यू नो इट वाज अ बिग चेज 351 किसी भी विकेट पे अगेंस्ट किसी भी अटैक, इट्स अ टफ टास्क कि 351 को चेज करना। बट जिस तरह ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने कंफर्टेबल भी किया, लाइक यू नो 15 बॉलें पहले कर दिया। अगर मैं तो कहता हूँ कि इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा मैच होता, अगर इंग्लैंड ने 380 कर दिए होते तो शायद थोड़ा सा और वो होता, बट दे मेड इट लुक वेरी ईजी इन द एंड, लाइक यू नो।
Australia's 356 is the highest total by any team in the Champions Trophy history, like I've mentioned
यार
before.
रिकॉर्ड बना था चंद घंटों के लिए,
Yeah,
because दोबारा टूट गया।
बिल्कुल। Alan के पास चलते हैं। Alan, the way Australia chased this mammoth total of 351, made a record for themselves. The way they scored these runs, and they never let their run rate get affected. Even in the first power play, we saw they scored 76, and they had lost their first 2 wickets, but their run rate never came below 6 runs in this chase.
No, they steered it very carefully. They obviously kept the run rate very much in their foremost thinking. What I think this does, though, Altamish, I think what this does is, if you look at England's fast bowlers in our pre-show, we talked about Archer and Wood, and I said that yes, they bowl fast, but yes, they can also travel. In other words, the ball can be hit quicker often because they are so quick. If you look at Jofra Archer, Mark Wood and Bryden Carse, between the three of them, they bowled 26 overs, 3 for 226. They conceded 8.7 runs per over. If you put the full 50 overs in that, hypothetically, they are conceding 435 runs. If it hadn't been for Adil Rashid especially, and then the part-time bowlers of Livingston and Root, England might have conceded those runs even quicker. So I think there are huge question marks. I take nothing away from the way that that Australia batted. This is one of the great centuries, and also Alex Carey batted so well. But you have to look at Archer, Wood and Carse. These are 3 England frontline top fast bowlers, and they were caned today.
They were absolutely spot on. They were caned, and the way they were bowling, it seemed as if the Australian batsmen were playing them with ease, picking their shots, finding the gaps, finding the boundaries. In fact, we saw some new innovations today as well, the way Josh English hit those shots, and then towards in the last few overs, the way Maxwell was hitting the boundaries.
आई थिंक कि शुरू में आई थिंक नज़र आ रहा था कि जो स्पेशली विकेट्स होंगी पाकिस्तान में वो स्पिन फ्रेंडली होंगी, लाइक यू नो आप देखें आदिल 1 for something, यू नो 5 रन की एवरेज से उसने किया, जोफ्रा आर्चर 82 रन इन 10 ओवर्स, ही इज़ अ वर्ल्ड क्लास बॉलर। लेकिन आई थिंक समटाइम्स विकेट और कंडीशंस ऐसी होती हैं जहाँ पे फास्ट बॉलर बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकता। हालांकि बोथ ऑफ देम मार्क वुड एंड आर्चर आर वेरी फास्ट बॉलर्स, लाइक यू नो उनकी पेस अच्छी है, बट समटाइम्स पेस डजंट मेक अ डिफरेंस, यू नो बॉल बड़े मज़े से बैट पे जब आ रही हो तो जो क्वालिटी बैट्समैन होते हैं जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पास हो, तो आज ट्रेविस हेड नहीं चले तो मेरे ख्याल है वो 40 ओवर्स में कर देते हैं रन।
वो उनको मालूम था आपने प्रेडिक्शन की भी इसलिए
पर दूसरी प्रेडिक्शन सही हो गई।
We have some fan reaction coming in as well from our viewers. Josh English stepping down to the track reminded me of McCallum attacking the spinners.
तो इंग्लैंड कोच से ऑस्ट्रेलियन सीख रहे लग रहे हैं।
जी बिल्कुल। And Alan, now coming to you, let's talk about the Australian partnerships. Of course, we saw the partnership between Carey and Inglis, but in the beginning we saw Short and Labuschagne as well, 95 runs, a very important partnership between these two as well.
Yes, 50 over cricket is about building partnerships. Now, at the start of the day when we were in the pre-show, I mentioned that Joe Root was crucial for England's cause. He scored 68. You know, once you get to 68, 70, you want to be taking that into 3 figures. Ben Duckett is a very unusual cricketer, the way he bats. Joe Root doesn't bat like that. Marnus Labuschagne is a much more formulaic cricketer. He's much more sort of old-fashioned. He doesn't bat like Ben Duckett. Matthew Short as well. So partnerships are crucial when it's 50-over cricket, much more crucial than, say, in T20 cricket. This really was an extremely well crafted win by Australia. As you said, they kept the run rate required very much in mind. And as Khalid said there, Jofra Archer, one of England's key strike bowlers, conceded 82 runs. He couldn't make the breakthrough. That's a problem for England. And in commentary, Simon Doull made the very shrewd observation that something's changed with Jofra Archer. He's now bowling in swing, whereas before he used to bowl out swing. And it's the outside edge, which is the edge of the bat, that top class batsmen fear most. If he's going to bowl in swing, because he's had these problems physically and opposition batters know he's only going to bowl in swing, then England have a problem with Jofra Archer in this tournament, and they've got problems.
That's a very good point you noted for us over there, Alan. And they were also showing his biomechanics and how they've changed since the 2019 World Cup, then the next World Cup that he played. They were showing the angles as well. I think it was 130, 135. It's come down to, I think, 120 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And when I say this as well, and we're going to develop this tomorrow, but the problem that England have with Jofra Archer, I'm going to put this to you and to Khalid, is the same problem for me that Pakistan has with Shaheen Shah Afridi. He is not the bowler he should be for Pakistan. He concedes way too many runs, too many boundaries, doesn't close it off, and Shaheen's geometrics are wrong at the moment. Jofra Archers have changed, and I think if you're going to look at, tomorrow we'll obviously look at the game, India-Pakistan. Shaheen is too expensive for Pakistan, and I think Archer's got the same problem for England.
Speaking of Pakistan, Pakistan have conceded more than 100 runs in the death overs in the last 3 matches they've played. That is indeed a very, very big problem. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But on that note, we'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll discuss the English batting innings with Alan and Khalid. Do stay with us. You're watching Sunsilk presents Nukta Pitchside, powered by Skechers.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible. That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
Introducing Skechers Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of every pickleball league.
पाकिस्तान स्टॉक मार्केट में सबसे थोड़ी रिकवरी नजर आई और जनवरी 2025 में रेमिटेंसेस $3 बिलियन रही।
Liquidity, obviously that doesn't come in immediately.
और अब इस हफ्ते के टॉप 5 गेनर्स।
पॉलिसी रेट हायर है 15% पे।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। balcony shine all the time with Sunsilk Black Shine.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
क्या करना है to make your money work for you?
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। A balcony shine all the time with Sunsilk Black Shine.
Get the whole story. Nukta, the whole story. Download the app now.
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible. That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। A balcony shine all the time with Sunsilk Black Shine.
Break के बाद खुशामदीद. Thank you for staying with us. You're watching Sunsilk presents Nukta Pitchside powered by Skechers. Break से पहले we discussed the Australian batting or the English bowling. Now we'll discuss the English batting and the Australian bowling. But जो fielding थी आज, some exceptional catches taken by the Australian players, especially Alex Carey. In fact, the first 5 catches, it seemed as if it was Alex Carey and Nathan Ellis having a contest between each other who's going to take more catches. And in that, we saw some brilliant fielding. So, Alan, I'd first like to get your reaction on some spectacular catches which were taken by the Australian fielders, and especially Alex Carey.
Yes, Alex Carey, who we know is a wicketkeeper by trade. But Josh Inglis got the gloves today, but didn't. I mean, that one, the one catch at mid-on was spectacular, and he took another one, fielding in the short ring. So, they fielded like tigers. They were amazing today in the field. They supported the bowlers. And I think it was such a collective cause today for Australia. And you've got to look at the bowlers in tandem with their fielders. For instance, I love the way that Nathan Ellis bowled. Nathan Ellis took pace off the ball all the way through his spell. The commentators were saying about his deception, his disguise. He took the pace off. Jofra Archer didn't bowl too many slow deliveries. He did towards the end, but by that stage, the floodgates were open. I'm not having a personal go here at Jofra Archer. I'm just trying to look objectively at what happened and when fielders look at bowlers who are not getting it right, it does have a knock-on effect on how you field. And today, Australia got all their pieces in place, and with the precision of almost like an architect or a draftsman. They were that They were that good.
You made a very good point about Nathan Ellis and his bowling. You almost felt bad that he didn't end up getting a wicket today for how well he bowled.
Well, yes, but in that team environment tonight, they will be applauding Nathan Ellis. Yes, he didn't take a wicket, but he kept the runs down. He stopped England from scoring at a rate, which means that, you know, when you bowl in this level of cricket, you're bowling from two ends, you're bowling in tandem. And if you're leaking runs at one end, but at the other end, you're stopping those runs, you are doing more than your job. You're doing your job for yourself, for your team, and for the fellow bowling at the other end. And you know, and that's why Nathan Ellis did a fantastic job today. He might have taken 2 wickets or 3, he didn't. But look at how measly he was in restricting England on the scoring rate.
Absolutely, he was there for the cause, and we have some fan reaction coming in for Nathan Ellis as well. 0 for 51 on this road of a pitch is an absolute gold dust. Nathan Ellis, you are a superstar. One of the fans, one of the viewers tweeting into the program. Khalid bhai, क्या कहेंगे इस बारे में आप?
Yes, very difficult to bowl on such a wicket or not give away runs, too many runs. You know, ask Jofra Archer or Mark Wood. Yes, it was tough. I feel for the bowlers, especially जब batting lineup बहुत अच्छी हो और बिल्कुल flat wicket हो, उस पे bowler क्या करेगा बेचारा? But Ellis, yeah, he did really bowl well. Adil Rashid दूसरी तरफ से he bowled really well. बिल्कुल कंट्रोल करके रखा, you know, रन ज़्यादा नहीं दिए. बट मैं एक चीज़ कर रहा था, हम सुबह बात कर रहे थे कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने इंग्लिश और कैरी दोनों को खिला दिया. दोनों ने मिलके 189 रन्स किए साथ मिलके, और 3 कैचेस उसने बहुत अच्छे पकड़े, प्लस 146 रन्स की पार्टनरशिप भी की. तो इट वाज अ गुड डिसीजन एक्चुअली.
In fact, there's also now a reaction coming in from Harsha Bhogle as well. The pitch is a road and with no spin to harass them. England are looking much better. Sorry, the screen is a little far from me. And England are looking much better. But this is actually before Australia responded with the bat and the onslaught. So I think Harsha needs to update that tweet.
The wicket didn't change. वो रोटी बनी रही.
Yeah, absolutely. बिल्कुल ठीक है. अच्छा, let's talk about the English batting now, Khalid bhai. If we can start with that. Knowing that England weren't coming in with the best of forms in this tournament, they had a pretty decent outing with the bat as well, and we saw them scoring runs. 351 in itself.
Yeah, it was all Ben Duckett.
And Ben Duckett, of course.
165 runs, you know, 17 fours, 3 sixes. You know, he batted really well. He got good support from Joe Root. You know, अच्छी partnership उन्होंने लगाई साथ. और वो समझे होंगे, I'm sure कि 351 runs is a good score. You know, match-winning score है. But obviously they didn't know what Australia had in store for them. तो आई थिंक कि बैटिंग में देखिए इंग्लैंड की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. 351 रन आई वुड से एनी गिवन डे मुझे बोले कि आपकी टीम कर रही है और मैं खुशी ले लूँगा. लाइक यू नो दे कुड हैव मे बी स्कोर्ड अ लिटिल मोर, लेकिन ऑब्वियसली फिल सोल्ट वगैरह और ये सब जल्दी आउट हो गए थे. बट द थिंग इज़ कि देखो 351 आप करने के बाद आप बैट्समैन को ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते कि मैच हार गए. It has to be the bowlers. अगर आप 351 डिफेंड नहीं कर सकते तो then you're not a good bowling lineup, which means कि you didn't perform well. और आपके जो दोनों टॉप फास्ट बॉलर्स थे, विकेट टेकिंग बॉलर्स थे, वुड और आर्चर, दे बॉल रियली लाइक यू नो पोली. मतलब बिल्कुल उनमें वो क्लास नज़र नहीं आई. उन्होंने कोई इमेजिनेटिव बॉलिंग नहीं की. बस देखो जब फ्लैट विकेट होती है ना, तो फिर बॉलर को कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ता है डिफरेंट. यू कांट जस्ट एक ही लाइन से बॉल करते रहो, बैट्समैन आपको मारता रहेगा, सिंगल डबल लेगा, ऑड बाउंड्री आती रहेगी, रन्स बनते रहेंगे. तो वही हुआ. ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने बड़े मज़े से खेला, कैलकुलेटेड तरीके से खेला, छोटे छोटे रिस्क लिए, बहुत बड़े रिस्क भी नहीं लिए. आप देखें उन्होंने अपनी विकेट्स नहीं फेंकी, आराम से खेल के उन्होंने 351 का टारगेट मज़े से कर दिया विद 15 बॉल्स टू स्पेयर.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. हम बातें इनफैक्ट बेन डकेट की कर रहे थे, उसके लिए भी रिएक्शंस हमारे पास आ रहे हैं ताकि हम देख सकें. डकेट तो पाकिस्तान में आउट ही नहीं होता. Yes, that's right. He's got a good record over here as well. Alan, coming to you, if we can now talk about
all the English batsmen like to bat in Pakistan.
They like to bat in Pakistan, and yeah, but today it went against them. And we have one more reaction over here. Alan, just very quickly, Duckett is England's best all-format cricketer, which would have been a laughable a couple of years ago. Again, some very passionate fans watching our program at the moment. Alan, your thoughts on the English batting today?
Well, yes. I mean. I know it seems obvious, but if you take Ben Duckett's 165 out of this England batting today, they're well short. Now I didn't do A-level maths. What I'm saying is I'm looking at this England batting lineup. Why did Jamie Smith bat 3 today? I want to know the reasoning why Jamie Smith batted 3. I would like to know about the mentality of Harry Brook, who has had a really wretched run of scores. He was really not getting the runs in India on that recent series. Harry Brook batting at 5. You've got Joe Root at 4, and Joe Root made 68 high quality runs. Joss Buttler at 6. Liam Livingstone at 7. I don't quite understand what the England management is thinking with Jamie Smith. Yes, he can bat up the order in T20 cricket, but does he have all the tools necessary for ODI cricket? I'm just putting that out there, that maybe I would like to see Joe Root going at 3, Harry Brook at 4, Joss Buttler at 5, Jamie Smith at 6. I just think they need to look at this batting lineup.
Given what the English team did 2 days ago, putting out their playing 11 2 days before the match, we never know. Their next match is in 3 days, and by tomorrow night, maybe we will have their playing 11. And once again, they might even tell us which batting order they might be batting it. But on that note, we'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll discuss this match a little bit more in detail, and also talk about the upcoming match between Pakistan and India, the big one tomorrow. Stay with us right here on Sunsilk Presents Nukta Pitchside.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible! That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
Introducing Skechers Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of every pickleball league.
पाकिस्तान स्टॉक मार्केट में सबसे थोड़ी रिकवरी नजर आई और जनवरी 2025 में रेमिटेंसेस $3 बिलियन रही।
Liquidity, obviously that doesn't come in immediately.
और अब इस हफ्ते के टॉप 5 गेनर्स।
पॉलिसी रेट हायर है 15% पे।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम with Sunsilk Black Shine.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
क्या करना है to make your money work for you?
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन all the time with Sunsilk Black Shine.
Get the whole story. Nukta, the whole story. Download the app now.
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible. That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
Sunsilk Black Shine में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद Sunsilk Black Shine।
Thank you for staying with us. You're watching Sunsilk presents Nukta Pitchside, powered by Skechers. We were talking about the traditional rivals, Australia and England. They played their match, the fourth match of the ICC Champions Trophy, in which Australia won by 5 wickets. And I think after a while, they won a match in the Champions Trophy, because since 2009, they hadn't won a single match. So they've got that monkey off their back as well. England is the only team in this lineup, along with Bangladesh, who haven't won the Champions Trophy as yet, so they would definitely be wanting to get one better in their next match. But now we will focus towards the match which will happen tomorrow between arch rivals India and Pakistan. Already the hype has been building. In fact, the hype has been building since this match. This fixture was announced, but the fever seems to have reached its pinnacle, and we will discuss that a little bit before we close this program for tonight. जी खालिद भाई, क्या रिएक्शंस आ रहे हैं आपके पास? कैसे देख रहे हैं आप इस मैच को? और इसी मैच की बात हो रही है हर जगह।
नहीं, अभी प्रोग्राम शुरू होने से पहले मुझे यही कोई कहता है पाकिस्तान जीतेगा, उम्मीद पे दुनिया कायम है। तो द थिंग इज़ कि देखो, पाकिस्तान इंडिया इज़ बाय फार द बिगेस्ट मैच। कल का जो मैच है, इफ़ पाकिस्तान सॉर्ट ऑफ गेट्स एलिमिनेटेड, तो इवन द फाइनल विल नॉट हैव, इंडिया के साथ कोई भी टीम आ जाए या न्यूजीलैंड साउथ अफ्रीका का फाइनल हो जाए, वो इतना मैटर नहीं करेगा टू द लार्जर क्रिकेटिंग ऑडियंस, जो कि बेसिकली सारी साउथ एशिया में बैठी है। 80% of cricket fans, they live in South Asia, So the India-Pakistan match, for everybody, for all of them, is like a grand finale of this tournament. और अनलेस कि पाकिस्तान कल जीत जाए और किसी तरह क्वालिफाई करके सेमीफाइनल पहुंच के और दोबारा इंडिया पाकिस्तान का फाइनल हो रहा है, जो अतुल ने कहा भी था कि वो होप कर रहा है कि ऐसा, एवरीबडी इज़ होपिंग, ऑब्वियसली इवन द आईसीसी इज़ होपिंग, बहुत पैसे बनेंगे उनके। सो द थिंग इज़ के येस, हाइप है, हमेशा की तरह है। आई एम सरप्राइज कि अभी भी है, बिकॉज नॉर्मली ये होता है कि बहुत से लोग बददिल होकर कहना शुरू कर देते हैं, यार पाकिस्तान की टीम इतनी अच्छी नहीं है।
इस मैच में होता है कि डिस्पाइट द फैक्ट कि एक टीम हारे जा रही है, जब ये होता है सब देखते हैं, डिस्पाइट द फैक्ट कि एवरीवन स्टिल कीप्स ऑन वाचिंग। और हमारे जो कुछ रिपोर्टर्स एंड दे वर आउट इन द सिटी एंड वर गेटिंग एक्चुअल फैन रिएक्शंस। लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट व्हाट पाकिस्तानी फैंस आर सेइंग अबाउट द मैच टुमारो।
बाबर और रिजवान की जो बॉन्डिंग है, जब वो जमती है तो फिर लोग देखते हैं।
यार देखो, उम्मीद तो हम लोग नहीं हारेंगे, उम्मीद तो हम रखेंगे, उम्मीद हमारा अल्लाह से है। इंशाल्लाह जो ना पाकिस्तान जो ना इंडिया को हराएंगे, लेकिन फ़खर ज़मान का में बहुत कमी महसूस होएंगे क्योंकि वो इंजर्ड हो गया।
आजकल क्रिकेट इतनी फास्ट हो गई है, आप देखते हैं कोई भी लीग चल रही है, कोई भी चल रही है, वो लोग जो पावर प्ले होता है वो एक फ़ायदा उठाया जाता है। लेकिन हमारे पाकिस्तानी बस वही 1992 की क्रिकेट लगा लो या 2005 की लगा लो, यूनुस खान की जब क्रिकेट थी वो भी ये टुक टुक चलती थी, अब भी ये क्रिकेट टुक टुक चलती है।
एक तो हमारे पास सैम अयूब था, सैम अयूब वो इंजर्ड हो गया, फ़खर ज़मान था वो भी इंजर्ड हो गया सर। तो दूसरा ऑप्शन यही था इमाम उल हक के, अल्लाह करे कल को वो अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दे तो इंशाल्लाह हम जीत जाएंगे।
अगर आप मेरी राय में पूछें तो हम 2021 के साथ इन्हीं पेसर्स के साथ जाते हैं और हर टूर्नामेंट में मार खाते हैं। हमने कोई भी और पेसर ट्राई नहीं किया।
आप देखें, जब से साइम हमारे इंजर्ड हुए हैं, हमारे पास एक प्रॉपर ओपनर नहीं है। तो यही था कि अगर जो इमाम को हमने बिल्कुल फ़खर की इंजरी के बाद डाला है, अगर हम उस टाइम इमाम को डालते, बाबर को नंबर 3 पे रखते, और जो हमारा पुराना ऑर्डर जो चल रहा था, अगर हम उसको कंटिन्यू करते तो एक स्टेबिलिटी आ सकती थी हमारी टीम के अंदर।
मैं मशवरा दूंगी बाबर आजम को कि प्लीज टुक टुक ना करे और सही तरीके से खेले पुरजोश होके। वी ऑल आर विद यू।
Some very good reaction from young fans, especially across Karachi and from some colleges as well. A lot of advice was also given by the fans. I wonder how much advice is taken by these players. But Alan, we leave the tactical analysis for tomorrow in the pre-match show. But throughout your career, you must have seen so many India-Pakistan matches, covered them yourself as well. How do you see this match?
Well,
as a rivalry.
You know, Altamish, because Pakistan lost the opening match to New Zealand, that's put even more pressure now on Pakistan for this match. But they're playing in Dubai, so they don't really have that extra pressure of maybe being in Karachi or Lahore, except for the fact that there will be a huge number of Pakistan supporters in Dubai because Pakistan played in Dubai for the best part of 10 years. I believe the power play is crucial for Pakistan's seam bowlers, and this is why I think Naseem Shah, Haris Rauf, Shaheen Shah Afridi, they have to make some early inroads in the power play with the brand new ball, and if not, it could run away with them. I think more than ever, Shaheen's performance, he'll be in the spotlight. He has got to set the tone with the ball, and you know, maybe it's about time that Babar Azam, you know, could find his touch of form. It's all going to be very critical on some marginal performances. When you're at this level and there's so much at stake, it takes maybe one twist of fate, and it could be just that.
I think with playing 11 for Pakistan, we need a couple of change of fates for a couple of players for things to go in Pakistan's way right now. Talking about Babar Azam, Shaheen, Naseem, as Alan had mentioned, Shaheen leaking a lot of runs. The last 10 overs have been very crucial for Pakistan, where they've given lots of runs, and that's where we ended up actually losing our matches. Khalid bhai, बड़ा ही important factor जो है Alan ने raise किया है ये.
यार जो भी मैं फैंस का भी सुन रहा था, बेसिकली अब ऐसा लग रहा है कि ओनली डिवाइन हेल्प कैन हेल्प आवर बॉलर्स. यस, डिवाइन हेल्प के साथ ही हो सकेगा, बिकॉज देखो किसी भी टीम की आपको परफॉर्मेंस उसका नज़र आ रहा होता है कि अगले मैच में वो कितनी कैपेबिलिटी रखती है और कितना वो खेल सकती है. पाकिस्तान अनफॉर्चुनेटली का ग्राफ नीचे जा रहा है, बॉलर्स का भी, बैटर्स का भी. एज ए टीम वो उस तरह जेल नहीं कर रही है जिस तरह उसको करना चाहिए इतने बड़े टूर्नामेंट को खेलते हुए या उसको जीतने के लिए अगर आप जाते हैं. शाहीन, नसीम शाह ये हमारे मेन विकेट टेकर बॉलर्स हैं, बट देखो दोनों की परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ी सी नीचे की तरफ डिप की.
एक बहुत बड़ा पॉइंट है ये, और हम कल आलन से भी इस बारे में बात करेंगे स्पिनर्स का. जिस तरह से बांग्लादेश के खिलाफ इंडिया के जो स्पिनर्स और हम पूरे टूर्नामेंट के लिए एक स्पिनर हमने चूज़ किया हुआ है.
आई डोंट नो किस किस्म का वो जो हमारी क्रिकेट टीम का थिंक टैंक है वो किस तरह क्या सोच रहा है. आई हैव नो आइडिया. प्रॉब्ली आई थिंक हमने एक फास्ट बॉलर को ऊपर बिठा दिया है, तो वो समझता है कि फास्ट बॉलर उसको इन विकेट्स पे भी जीत के देंगे. तो आज हमें नज़र आ गया मार्कपुट और जोफ्रा आर्चर कुछ नहीं कर सके. तो अगर ऐसी विकेट मिल गई तो शाहीन और नसीम शाह इस वाली फॉर्म पे, इस वाली फिटनेस पे कैसे करके देंगे.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. तो यही चीज़ आई लाइक टू आस्क एलन एज वेल, एज यू मेंशन the change of fate or the twist of fate for the Pakistani players. What about the Indian team? How do you rate them in this tournament, especially seeing their first match against Bangladesh?
Well, it was a decent enough performance by India. Shubman Gill, he's high class. He's a wonderful player. He's a very orthodox player. Their bowling, Rashid Rana took his place and took the 5 wickets. I beg your pardon, Shami took those 5 wickets. Mohammad Shami, sorry, took those 5 wickets. They've got options. They have options. India looks strong. Of course, the record 5 of the last 6 wins have come, with India. They've got all the record with them, but I just feel with this Pakistan team, India, they've got confidence. Although Virat Kohli, still a question over Virat about his batting technique. If Pakistan get it right, Naseem Shah can be a problem for Virat with the way that Naseem shapes the ball as an away swinger. He can present a problem for Virat. He can present a problem for Rohit as well.
Yes.
So I do believe, and I know I keep harping on about this, but Aqib Javed, Pakistan's coach, obviously a very fine cricketer, very fine fast bowler himself. He is looking to 2 or 3 of Pakistan's quicks to make an impression early on. If they don't, then that strong Indian batting lineup could get too many runs. But just take 1 or 2 out. Get Virat early. If I heard and I've read just recently now in the last few minutes that India had a training session, a practice session at the ICC Academy, and they were looking to swing the ball. How much swing will there be in Dubai tomorrow? I don't know. The pitches in Dubai, I recently worked on the ILT20. The pitches in Abu Dhabi were quick. They had a little bit of grass on them. They were much quicker than they were in Dubai. I haven't seen the pitch. I'm so keen to see if there's a little bit of grass on that pitch, because it'll help both sides seamers. It's going to be an intriguing contest.
Oh, absolutely. And we're all waiting for that one. And on that note, we're going to take a short break. A little bit more discussion once we come back, and then we call it a night. Thank you for being with us. Going for a short break. You're watching Sunsplit Presents Nukta Pitchside.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible. That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
Introducing Skechers Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of every pickleball league.
पाकिस्तान स्टॉक मार्केट में सबसे थोड़ी रिकवरी नजर आई और जनवरी 2025 में रेमिटेंसेस $3 बिलियन रही।
Liquidity, obviously that doesn't come in immediately.
और अब इस हफ्ते के टॉप 5 गेनर्स।
पॉलिसी रेट हायर है 15% पे।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम with Sunsilk Black Shine.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
क्या करना है to make your money work for you?
बचपन से कारोबार का शौक।
स्पोर्टर की उंगलियां घी में और सर कढ़ाई में। 2020 में इंटरलूप ने 33 बिलियन रुपीस की एक्सपोर्ट्स की।
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स, जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। balcony shine all the time with Sunsilk Black Shine.
Get the whole story. Nukta, the whole story. Download the app now.
And Harry Kane scores another goal. Is there anything Harry can't do since switching to new Skechers football boots?
Checkmate.
Incredible! That's impressive. This guy can do anything in Skechers.
New Skechers football. It's comfort that performs.
क्या आपको चाहिए शाइनी बाल?
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स जो दे आपके बालों को अप टू 24 आवर्स शाइन। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
Welcome back from the break. You're watching Sunsilk presents Nukta Pitchside, powered by Skechers. And we are saving our energy for the all-important match which will happen tomorrow between traditional and arch rivals India and Pakistan. So we'll keep the segment very short. And since now all the 8 teams in this tournament have played their first match, we'll ask our 2 experts about what they think of the performances so far by the teams and what kind of shape they're looking in right now. Khalid bhai, आपसे start करते हैं. Group A, Group B के दोनों matches हो चुके हैं. कैसे देखते हैं आप इन टीमों को? क्विक कमेंट अगर एक टीम पे आप दे दें.
हाँ, लाइक न्यूजीलैंड प्लेड रियली वेल. मैंने तो पहले दिन ही कह दिया था कि वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट्स फॉर द फाइनल. इंडिया ऑब्वियसली वन ऑफ द फेवरेट्स, स्टार्टेड एज फेवरेट. साउथ अफ्रीका सरप्राइज मी क्योंकि साउथ अफ्रीका वो टीम लग ली हुई थी कि जो जाके टूर्नामेंट जीत सकती है, बट इनिशियली दे प्लेड रियली वेल. और टुडे द वे ऑस्ट्रेलिया प्लेड वो भी कंटेंशन में लग रहा है. तो मुझे तो लग रहा है कि आपका फर्स्ट राउंड ही रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा है कि आपकी सेमीफाइनल लाइनअप क्या होगी. मुझे तो ये लग रहा है कि देयर इज 90% चांस कि इट विल बी न्यूजीलैंड, इंडिया, साउथ अफ्रीका एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बिकॉज छोटा फॉर्मेट है. 2-2 मैच सबके रह गए हैं. अभी इंग्लैंड को टू क्वालिफाई फॉर द सेमीफाइनल्स उसको अगले दोनों मैच जीतने होंगे. रन रेट फिर आ जाएगा बीच में इक्वेशन में. वही हालत पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश और अफगानिस्तान की है. तो फर्स्ट मैच जीतना इस फॉर्मेट में, इस चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी वाले उसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और इन चारों टीमों ने ये कर लिया है. तो फॉर देम 50% ऑफ द हर्डल इज क्लियर्ड. बाकी 50% अगले मैच में उनका नजर आ जाएगा कैसे होता है.
बिल्कुल ठीक है. Alan, coming to you, your reflections from the first matches of all the teams now that the first round is done in this tournament.
Yeah, it's very difficult to disagree with anything that Khalid just said there, because every match and every captain has said that every match is literally a do or die. You can't really catch up. You know, Pakistan losing to New Zealand, I liked New Zealand in that first game. I loved their hunger. It's going to be so difficult for Pakistan against India now. And I think big question mark on England. And I would go along with Khalid. Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and India. You're looking at those 4 teams. Because it's a Champions Trophy, and you know, every match is almost like a quarter-final or like a semi-final. So literally, you've got to come out of the blocks firing, which is why I was a little disappointed with Pakistan in that first match. But you know what? If they can pull off a win tomorrow in Dubai, who knows? And the good point that Khalid made there about net run rate for England, that would have been pretty much bruised today by the way that Australia batted.
That's right. And on that note, we'll all call it a night. Alan, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you a good night and hope to have you fresh tomorrow with us for the big one between India and Pakistan. Thank you so much for joining us. Khalid bhai, आपका भी बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you very much.
और हमारी ऑडियंस भी. See you tomorrow. अपना बड़ा ख्याल रखें. We'll be here for pre-match analysis for the big match between Pakistan and India. We're really hopeful that you can join us for that. Till then, take good care of yourselves. You've been watching Sunsilk presents Nukta Pitchside, powered by Skechers.